AI agents are scary good. What if one AI agent hires other AI agents to complete a task? Google just made this possible using A2A Protocol. AI integration is a nightmare. Each AI tool works in isolation, manual coordination between different AI systems, custom integration for each connection, no standard way of AIs to discover each other, exponential complexity as you add more agents. And the solution is, let's make AIs to talk directly to each other. Meet A2A Protocol, agent-to-agent communication standard, an open standard that lets AI agents from different companies work together seamlessly. It's like USB for AI agents. Here is the AI agent server running, and then as a client, if I'm going to run the code, it's talking to another agent. I'll explain everything, what happens behind the scenes, what should you do if you want to replicate this, like one AI agent talking to another AI agent using A2A protocol. And I have a simple alternative which you can do the same thing with just 3 lines of code. Also, I'll take you through what's the difference between MCP and A2A, take you through the sample code, and what's good and what's not good. Let's get started. So first let's talk about MCP. So generally when the user asks a question, it goes to LLM and we'll get the answer. But to add additional functionality, we are adding tools to large language model. This interaction is using function calling. To simplify this process, because when we have thousands of tools, it becomes complicated to integrate this with multiple tools. That's when we have MCP, simplifying the integration process with multiple tools. And it contains MCP Client and also MCP Server. I've explained this detail in another video which I'll put the link in the description below. So agent is nothing but a large language model plus tools. So with this whole thing you can see agent with multiple tools. But in regard to A2A, we have MCP, that is tools and a large language model as AI agent. Similarly, here is another AI agent with tools. Using this A2A client and A2A server, we can make this agent talk to this agent. And you can even add multiple agents here. And the client will talk to the server agent using the URL. So it's just like us browsing the website using a URL. This first agent is going to talk to the second agent using this URL. That is the server URL. So I'm going to run the code and going to show you how you can do this and make agents talk to each other. At the end, we'll also see some alternative. But before that, I regularly create videos in regards to artificial intelligence on my YouTube channel. So do subscribe and click the bell icon to stay tuned. Make sure you click the like button so this video can be helpful for many others like you. First step, git clone the full path, that is A2A Python, and then click enter. Next, navigate to A2A Python folder and you can open that in your code editor. And you can see the files here. So mainly we are going to focus on the examples, that is hello world example. So here we are going to create A2A server and also test it with A2A client. So first I'm going to run the A2A server. So it's a good practice to create a virtual environment either using Conda or venv so that this program doesn't interfere with other programs. So you can download Conda from the internet. So after downloading and installing, this is how you create the virtual environment. Conda create A2A Python equals 3.13. That is the recommended version. So after this, Conda activate A2A, then uv pip install -r pyproject.toml. Next, we are going to go into the examples and hello world folder. There we are going to use uv pip install -r pythonproject.toml and then click enter. This will install all the required packages. As you can see here, it's all installed. Then uv run dot and click enter. Now we can see the server started running. This is from the main.py file. Now we need a client, so creating a new virtual environment. So creating a new terminal. Again, conda activate A2A. Then python test client.py. Then inside the examples folder, python test client.py. Now you can see the client agent was talking to the server agent. As you can see, the 2 requests came through, and here's the response from the server agent. So you can see interaction between client and the server. So let's go through the code. So main.py contains the main file. There we are creating agents. Here there are 3 important components: agent skill, agent card, and agent executor. These are the three key components that you need to remember. So agent skill is nothing but a tool call. It will contain information about the tools the agent have access to and the information about the tool. Next, agent card. Agent card is information about agent. So this is the hello world agent. It could be a travel agent, stock exchange agent, or any other agent. And we are providing the URL here, and also we are providing the skill. That is the agent skill. So that is nothing but a tool call or the list of tools this agent has access to. Next, we have agent executor. That's where we are going to use a large language model, and this could be anything. This could be LangGraph, Crew AI, or any multi-agent framework such as PraisonAI as well. And we are passing that request handler to the server and using UVCon to publish the URL. So this is the basic structure in regards to A2A server. So when you see hello world agent executor, that's agent executor here, hello world agent executor. This uses hello world agent as a class, and you don't need to complicate this much. So this line will automatically call your agent or directly to any large language model using its API. Could be even OpenAI API using chat completions. And we have execute, and also even if you want to cancel, you can cancel that request. So these are the basic functionality in regards to the client. So this is the basic structure. So this is the class where you're going to use any framework such as Crew AI, LangGraph, PraisonAI agents, or Autogen, or even you can directly call OpenAI or Anthropic API. So this class is currently placed in another file, agent executor, just to make it neat and clear. So here is the main executor class that executes whatever framework you define. And here you can define the agent. The agent will contain a function called invoke. Here is where you can call a large language model using its API, or you can even do function calling, MCP. Everything is done within this invoke. That's it. These are the key functions which you need to remember. So that's what we are running here, and it's running in this URL as we have defined that here in the server. Now let's come to the client. What's in this test client? So if I go to test client, it's nothing but we are just calling that URL which contains the information about the agent. That is the agent card. The agent card will have information about the agent. So the client agent will know the name of the agent, all the list of tools it has, and what it can do. So based on that, we can send message to that agent and get a response. So this is the non-streaming way. For streaming, you are adding this streaming function, and this will stream the response. As simple as that. You also have other examples such as LangGraph integration, same structure, and also Google's agent development kit, which is available here. I'll put beginner's tutorial in regards to LangGraph and agents development kit in the description below. That will give you a clear understanding on how you can integrate other agentic framework within this structure. How agents communicate with request response, with streaming, and also push notification. It uses JSON RPC over HTTP. Tasks are a bit more advanced, which has the ability to provide the status, and also update the status. The task can be long-running, multi-step, and collaborative. We already saw the difference between MCP and A2A. MCP is just low-level tools, and A2A is high-level agent task. MCP direct LLM control, A2A agent coordination, MCP fine-grained action, A2A complex workflows, MCP single model focused, A2A multiple models and vendors. So what's good about A2A? JSON RPC schema, agent marketplace concept, agent card, right-sized model, pick and choose model what you want to use for specific tasks, and authentication built in. It also contains state of a task. And what's not good? Current code state is just in the beta version, so probably this will get fixed soon. Reliability and testing, limited production ready tooling, multi-agent complexity. When adding multiple agents, there is less of a control and less tracing, hard to debug agent conversation. So this is available in both JavaScript and in Python. You can access it in GitHub repo. You also have CLI tools and demo for multi-agent coordinator. Era for agents is coming. Shopping agents negotiate with seller agents. Calendar agents coordinate across companies automatically. Health agents seamlessly share data between providers. Education events create personalized learning with content agents. Business agents handle complex multi-vendor negotiations. This is what we see in the documentation of A2A as well. So you got the agent, and you can have any other agents or have MCP tools added to that. So it's talking to agent number 2 with a different LLM and agent framework. Finally, I want to show you how you can make this setup with just 3 lines of code. The same setup already exists in PraisonAI agents. So here is just 3 lines of code. You are creating the first agent, that is a server agent, is a tweet creating agent, and we are launching that just by using this port number 8080 and protocol MCP. So this creates the MCP server with agentic capability. Even if you want multiple agents, you can do like this, agent 1, agent 2, and combine those agents and launch that agent. Adding tools is also easy. Create a function and add this function to the tools list. That's it. So creating a server is as easy as 3 lines. So just running that on my terminal, and you can clearly see the agent is running in this URL. Now we need a client, opening a new terminal and running the client. And you can see it's calling that agent and getting the answer. So the client agent is calling the server agent and finally giving us the answer. You can also see the request here in the server. So if you want to see the client code, again, this is just 3 lines. Here is another agent having access to the other agent URL. Using this URL, this agent is going to call that, get all the list of agents passed as tools, and then providing a task to that agent. Do let me know in the comments below what you think about this. I also created another video about LangGraph beginners tutorial. This is very important if you want to add multi-agent framework such as LangGraph to A2A, and I highly recommend for you to watch. I'll put the link in here and I will see you there.